Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the Don Aslet Museum of Clean. And this harvest host is absolutely amazing. Located in Pocatello, Idaho, you are in for an absolute treat. The Museum of Clean was conceived in 1985 by Don Aslet, a world-renowned professional cleaner and author, and let me tell you, this is 4 stories of awesome. This museum is teaching the value of clean, from clean air, clean water, clean teeth, clean mind, clean arteries, clean language, you name it. If it's clean, it's here, and Don has been in the clean game his entire life. Check this out.
Wow. What was that? Oh, that's loud. A lot less better. So that's what you make, so it makes my listening studies up. Put a cup in there and the numbers will better come out, won't they? Is that good, Logic? Good.
And we got to meet Don himself. At 88 years old, he still reports to work every day and took some time out of his schedule to even tell us the stories behind all these fantastic things. Besides all the cleaning devices, you'll experience artwork and more made out of cleaning products. Check this, the world's only orchestra of clean. There is so much to take in across 4 stories of different displays and items. It's almost hard to fathom taking it in one day. You can take a trip through the Museum of Clean Art Gallery. Every piece of art dedicated to clean. Also, check this out. So many hands-on interactive exhibits teaching kids of all ages the importance of cleaning up the world around us. How cool is that? The Museum of Clean boasts 75,000. That's right, 75,000 square feet of exhibits, and there's something for everyone there. You can even bring in your old, worthless mop. Check this out, the bad mop, okay? And just for bringing in that mop that you don't want anymore, you'll get one of Don's books. There he is, the heroes. Don's sense of humor can be found in every corner of the museum, and you can't help but leave without a smile or a stop to the All Things Clean gift shop. They have everything clean for you to take home as well. T-shirts, stickers, or your very own original plunger. Don's been a prolific writer his entire life, and make sure you take home one of his books right here as well. By the way, he has signed each and every one of these personally for you, and he cleaned this just for you. So make sure you stop by the Museum of Clean in Pocatello, Idaho, and take a tour of the Museum of Clean. Speaking of clean, let's start this week's recipe from the road with a little cleaning of potatoes. After all, we are in Idaho. That's right, we're doing shepherd-style potatoes today in the RV, and we're also going to be cleaning up some mushrooms for this recipe. This is very easy, very delicious, and awesome to make on the road. Next step, let's prep and get some chives all diced up and ready to go. Next, we're going to dice our mushrooms. Time to prep our taters. First things first, we're going to poke them with a fork so they don't explode in the oven. Cover each of our potatoes with a light layer of vegetable oil. That's why I'm wearing gloves. It makes cleanup so much easier. Then we'll grab our all-purpose seasoning and we will season each potato up on the outside. Pop those bad boys in the oven. We want the skin on the outside to be nice and crispy and the insides to be nice and soft. All right, potatoes are done, and we are going to cut them on the equator and set them up in a muffin tray. We're going to go ahead and scoop out the inside of each one of our potatoes, leaving about a 1/4 inch of potato around the edge, protecting the skin. Remember, make sure you grease your muffin tray so your potatoes don't stick, because these are going back in the oven. Now, taking the inside of the potatoes, we're going to put in some butter, a little milk, season up again with our all-purpose Mountain Magic seasoning, and get ready to mash those potatoes. We're doing it by hand as we're on the road, and we're not bringing a blender or mixer with us, but there we go. Sprinkle in some chives and mix those up as well. No problem. All right, time to make our filling, and this is super easy. We're going to take our diced mushrooms, putting them in the bowl, and a little Camel's cream of chicken soup. Get in there and mix that up all together evenly, and you're well on your way. There we go, looking fabulous. Now, to add another layer of flavor, we're going to use our Last Best barbecue seasoning and give it a little hit of that sweetness. Now it's time to take our filling and fill our potatoes in the muffin tray. You're going to want to make sure to fill these all the way up to the brim. After your potatoes are all filled, we'll take our mashed potato mixture that we just made and cover the tops of each of these. Now go ahead and pile it on there nice and thick. Make sure to do your best to get it edge to edge to completely encase that filling inside of the potatoes. There we go. Last things last, after we get everything topped off there and everything sitting upright, we are going to go ahead one more time and grab our barbecue seasoning and just dust the top of the potatoes. That'll help give that little bit of flavor, as well as adding a little color after we bake these in the oven. Oven is ready. Time to pop them in. Set your timer for 20 minutes and you are good to go. This entire recipe can be done on the grill as well if you're feeling so inclined or don't have a convection oven in your RV. Now check that out. Time to plate it up. Here's a little pro tip for you when it comes to plating. Always use odd numbers, 3, 5, 7, 9 when you're plating. It always makes it more interesting to the eye. We set our potatoes on the plate. Let's come in and garnish with some beautiful chives that we diced earlier. And last things last, a little sauce to make it pop. We're coming in with our Montana Max High White and Handsome Steak Sauce. And that's it. Bon appetit. Another delicious recipe on the road from Montana Max to you. Happy travels!